and an incredibly warm welcome to our inaugural TV Mindset Freelancer Fest. Whether you're sitting in the main room or joining us next door, thank you so much for being here. When we first announced that we were launching an entirely free festival for freelancers, it was driven by a single burning mission: to break down barriers in this industry. Standing here today, looking out at this room, I'm reminded of something fundamental. This festival and TV Mindset itself could less be about the people running it. Instead, it is entirely about the people that we serve. You are the freelancers who keep this industry going, and you are the exact reason why we do what we do. TV Mindset is run for free, started by a freelancer who just wanted to leave this industry in a slightly better place than he found it. And looking at the incredible turnout today, the truth is undeniable. There is no TV Mindset without freelancers, and there is no TV without freelancers either. We have to be honest about why a festival like this is necessary in 2026. Our ongoing mission is to continually check the pulse of the industry and TV freelancers, and we will keep doing that for as long as it is needed. Right now, that pulse tells us that people need support. People need community. So today is for everyone in this room who has needed support, and everyone who has found that support in TV Mindset. It's for everyone who has ever felt completely alone in this business. It is for everyone who felt like they needed a voice in an industry that can often suffocate you, and for everyone who needed a barrier to be broken down but didn't always have the courage to do it alone. This space is for all of those who have spoken up and who continue to speak up against certain practices despite the repercussions they face. In short, this is a festival for freelancers by freelancers. Looking out at this room together, I feel like this is what the solidarity we always talk about looks like. We brought together the BBC, Channel 4, UK TV, ITV, Screen Skills, the Film and TV Charity, and many more under one roof. Through this festival, we've been able to give jobs to freelancers, and we've been able to curate sessions that give people practical take-home and support. We've designed 2 brilliant tracks today to help you reclaim your power. We have an array of talented humans who've given up their time, some free of charge, to give back to the freelance community, whether that's sessions right here on how to use your TV skills in digital media, making a portfolio career, or next door, our wellbeing and pastoral sessions in the breakout rooms. It is that sense of community we want to foster today. We're hoping that you take this opportunity to connect with others, go to the networking drinks later, visit the stalls, which include Back2, Telemoms, TV Switch Up, and talent reps from Studio Lambert, ITN, The Garden, Dragonfly, and many more. And of course, on your digital brochure, every name and picture should be clickable to take you to a LinkedIn so you can connect with people through that as well. But we didn't get here alone. To make an event like this entirely free for our community takes an immense amount of heavy lifting. I want to say a huge thank you to our partners, Nest Productions, and our headline sponsors, Amazon Prime, Prime Video Pathway, and Reskill Upskill. In particular, I'd like to thank Derek Drennan and Marissa Eftemeyer for providing an infrastructure we could simply not operate without. And Donna Tabro for helping us prop up the entire event. On behalf of us all here today, we thank you deeply. Yeah, Nick, you can sit down. Thank you also to our other supporters and sponsors: BBC, ITV, Channel 4, UK TV, Screen Skills, Film and TV Charity, Back2, South Shore, Studio Lambert, CBP, and Vic Roy Talent. I told you, it takes a village. A special thank you to Sky, who've sponsored our session on recruitment. Luke Serafin and Harrison Kelly have been instrumental on this, and we are very grateful to them. A massive thanks goes to our freelance festival producers too. In London, we have Isabel Buxton, Sadia Butt, and Ed Wells. Where are you? Give us a wave. You're around here somewhere there, yeah. We are doing one in Glasgow next weekend. So in Glasgow, we have Chloe Brown, Rachel Ann Clark, Joe Gurney, and Isabel Blanche. They've worked tirelessly over the last couple of months to bring the finest minds and speakers to this day, and they are instrumental in running smoothly. My final thank yous go to 4 very special people. I know I'm often the face of TV Mindset and events like this, but like any great TV show, one person is nothing without the strength of a brilliant team. Firstly, our partners are Action for Freelancers, Cheryl Woodcock and James Taylor-Tovey. I've known Cheryl since I was a researcher and when she was a talent manager, and over the years we've grown closer due to our campaigning. She's founded vital groups like Telemoms and TV Switch Up, both of which have a presence here today, and remains one of the most hardworking professionals I know. And she's a trained therapist as well, which comes in very handy when you're working with someone like me. Cheryl, my admiration and respect for you knows no bounds. I met James, or JT, as most of you know him, during COVID, an event that brought so many of us together and finally gave us a voice. James's determination in doing the right thing was inspirational to behold. And through his hard work, he was quite rightly elected as chair of the Back to Unscripted Committee. I can't think of anyone who is more suited as project director for AFF, leading us all through these difficult times with a faultless moral compass. I have no doubt that under JT's steer, AFF will deliver the results we all need. As a colleague, as a friend, JT, it's a privilege to know you. And then there are my two absolute rocks on the TV Mindset Executive Committee. Not just rocks, they are my friends, my sisters, my family. First, Michelle Woods. Hi, Michelle. Michelle is an award-winning executive producer with over 20 years of experience running some of the biggest entertainment and quiz formats in the country. But what a CV like that won't tell you is the sheer size of her heart. When the industry landscape shifted and so many of our peers began to struggle, Michelle stepped up to fight for this community. She has poured her soul, her fierce wisdom, and her precious time into this festival, working behind the scenes alongside a day job that we're doing together, and a lot of personal circumstances as well. Michelle, you're a powerhouse, a brilliant leader, and the kind of friend everyone in this room deserves to have in their corner. I am profoundly grateful to you. And finally is the brilliant Claire Stevens-Lee, who's come all the way from Glasgow up there. Hey, Claire. Claire is a line producer based in Scotland and has been the steady anchor of the TV Mindset Executive Committee, bringing a relentless determination to change the way freelancers are treated in this business. There have been moments over the last few months of organising this festival where the weight felt too heavy to lift, but Claire was always there, quietly carrying the load alongside us and refusing to let the community down. With Claire, there is no such thing as the production versus editorial divide, as she knows the importance of sharing a common goal. Claire, your resilience inspires me every day, and this festival simply would not exist without your grace under pressure. Thank you. I want you all to look around this room right now. Take a moment to actually look at the people sitting to your left and your right. For months, maybe years, many of us have looked at silent phones, empty inboxes, and shrinking slates and thought, is it me? Am I the failure? Have I lost my talent? I want you to look at this room and let the truth wash over you. By virtue of you being where you are right now, not a single person in this room should feel that way. The system is struggling, but your talent, your drive, and your worth have not diminished one fraction. We are made to feel disposable. We are made to feel like a line on a spreadsheet to be cut when budgets get tight. But let me tell you what a spreadsheet cannot calculate. Cannot calculate the passion, the sweat, the sleepless nights, and the sheer, unadulterated soul that every single one of you injects into this world-beating industry. Without you, the screens go completely dark. Without you, there are no stories, there's no magic, there's no culture, and there is no community. You are the lifeblood, the architect, and the heartbeat of this entire industry. For too long, this business has divided us by keeping us isolated in our homes, waiting for permission to work, waiting for permission to create, for permission to exist. This festival is here to remind us that we are more than just the credits on our CV, and we will no longer accept these reductions as a price for entry for doing what we love. More importantly, we will never, ever carry the crushing weight of this industry by ourselves again. When you leave this festival today, I don't want you to leave only with a notebook full of advice. I want you to walk out those doors with your chest out, your head held high, knowing exactly who you are, knowing what you're worth, and knowing that you have an army standing behind you. So to every freelancer, I offer this reminder. We're here, we deserve to be here, and we are not going anywhere. Thank you all so much for supporting us the way you have. I hope you have an incredible festival. It's our first time doing this, so please forgive us any shortcomings. It is my greatest wish that this becomes an annual industry tradition. So may this be the start of many, many more to come. Thank you so much.